Video streams live.
Cool.
If you're listening, watch.
Imitation My Hunter.
Yeah, I run like Night Stalker like pretty much
Those
exclusively.
Planets that Insta give you.
What's that?
It's like they just throw a giant black planet and it kills everything that it touches.
That's Warlock. That's
that's
Nova
a
Bomb.
fun one.
Yeah. That gets really, really abused in Mayhem.
Yeah, in Mayhem it's just like
Yeah, and the dudes just go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
this is kind of
Hi.
That's why I like running Night Stalkers, because when you hit someone with a tether, it cancels their super if it's active. And
Blue
so
Geometry is a shader, by the way.
what was it?
It's called Blue Geometry.
Oh, right on. Yeah. So Golden Gun and Nova Bomb being the exception. Like if you ever hear anyone pop anything, you just kind of shoot the tether kind of towards them and it cancels it. It's awesome. People get real mad, really mad.
Yeah, like my guy just does regular shit. I don't know. He shoots a gun. Sometimes I turn electric.
I'm still like not 100% like knowledgeable about the game. So
In Mayhem, it seems like you really should be Fire Bro. Fire Bro or Hammer Bro does a lot better than.
I do Hammer Bro usually.
Yeah, anything with distance is better. With Mayhem.
In the other ones, I don't know. I like the. What do they call them? Fucking Titan, right? That's
Titans, yeah, you're a
Titan
Titan.
class, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I went up to 303 on my Titan, and then I was like, I want to do the Hunter.
Yeah, Hunter's my favorite. I like really fast, like really, really fast characters. Are we good?
No,
Sorry.
Jason's not even set up, ready to go.
I'm from.
Are you going to be on, Sarah? Can you talk on the mic? Or tap it or something?
Scooby the boy, the dude now.
Okay. Can you hear me?
And then let's get the mic.
Headphones okay?
Now.
Little
Yes.
loud, soft.
Good.
Boop.
Just right. Just right.
Just right. So I put all the beers in the fridge out there, but I don't know which ones you want for blindness.
And then don't look in my black bag of tricks.
Okay.
His little black bag. Mm.
That was not.
I think that
Doesn't
was
need
supposed to
the
be your nuts.
That is my nuts.
That's very loud, too.
It is.
It's quite loud.
Quite.
You got some high volume balls, man.
Why'd you send that?
It was that time that you came over to the house and we were all drunk in the backyard and we made a joke about cowbell. And we ordered Del Taco from like DoorDash at 11 p.m. and it didn't show up till 4 a.m.
Right.
What?
Yeah.
It wasn't quite 4, but it was like 2.5 hours later. It
Maybe
was pretty bad.
3.
Wow.
It was really late.
I got super drunk that night. Yeah.
We're
John,
like, is
John
this
didn't make it to when they finally got there.
Yeah, I was done.
So much for your burritos.
I probably didn't need them anyway.
They were all meat.
Every meat burritos.
Were they really?
I don't remember.
Just to troll me.
We had to substitute the mouse for alpaca. You won't
Like
notice.
this. Nom. Love these meat burritos. Carne asada burritos at Alberto's, where it's just the meat and guacamole. They're delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You're getting all full animal
oh man.
in your mouth.
So, location specific though. There's an Alberto's by me, like a legit one.
You're
that's
right.
Really bad.
Yep.
The-
Sure
the
it's
Oh
one-
yeah.
not?
Oh yeah. The quality is very
just like,
spotty.
The one I would go to is in Grand Terrace. It was in a gas station.
Yeah.
It seems the ones that are actually called Alberto's are the worst.
For
like
sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Albertos or
yeah.
Albernitos or
Alejandro's.
Alejandro's. Alberto's.
So is it just me, or do we have like fucking 5 or 6 mailbags? Or did you guys do some when I wasn't here?
We have a lot.
We have a lot. Yeah.
Like going back to like September?
Yep.
Yeah. We're kind of behind.
Mailbag is.
Mailbag.
There's some that I forwarded with the hopes that someone would respond, but
I think, was that
Just do it on the show.
good spots around Santa Monica?
yeah, probably.
Texas Beer, did he
I
ever
don't know.
send us those?
Oh, the dude from the Beerists?
Yeah.
Fuck no. Why would he?
I don't know, did you respond?
Yeah. No. Maybe.
uh-huh.
I don't know, actually.
All All right, let's do it.
So we're not gonna. Are we gonna read that?
No.
Do you want me to
I'll
close the door?
respond. I'll check to see if I responded. And if I didn't, I'll respond. What now?
Shall I close the door?
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah.
Welcome to Fort Brewers. My name is Matt Becker. As always, I'm joined by.
John Holzer.
Jason Harris.
And Greg Nagel.
And the poor Sarah is off closing the door.
Closing the door.
For us. Sorry. Bad timing.
Now I'm back.
We
Hooray!
literally closed the door on 2017 there. And now we're in 2018. Thanks, Sarah.
It was literal and symbolic.
Will be forgot.
4 brew years.
This is our 5th season. 5th.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So it's our 4th year of being a podcast, basically.
Oh, God. This is amazing.
So
5 years, you
many
guys.
years.
Congratulations, guys.
Guys,
That's
you
pretty
did
amazing.
You
We did it.
Pretty
We
amazing.
made it through 20.
I thought we make it like 5 episodes, but we made it through.
Just so
We
everyone
pushed.
knows, our president is a stable genius, and he's still president in 2018. So
He made it a
I
year.
used to like this
You did
show.
it.
I don't know why I ever listened to it.
But we're starting off strong with some games again. We got some feedback. The people have written in.
They
They've
want 'em.
complained.
They want them.
They want more games.
They
God
want
damn it!
us.
So we're like, I guess we should probably.
All
right.
Love games?
If you insist. Quit playing games with my heart, Jason. So, yeah, what do we want to start with here? You got a couple of randos here, Jason, don't you? Because
I just brought some shit.
I believe we're going to be drinking some randos while we're reading some
that was kind of loud. Sorry about that.
and
It's a mailbag.
we'll fix it in
It's
post.
louder in 2017.
It
18.
is 2018.
19.
Back in time.
Yeah, just some random stuff I saw at the Totes Wine that looked kind of fun.
Nice.
I've been working like right by my house, so I'm not close to my preferred beer stores, and I'm lazy, so I've just been going to Total Wine.
That's why it's there.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
what'd you get?
Their Swami's is pretty good as long as you check. They keep the old ones in the cooler and the fresh ones outside.
You know, speaking of freshness dates, I saw someone post somewhere that Stone on their can boxes says check the bottom of the can for the date. It's actually on the box too. You just have to
is
look.
it?
Yeah, you just have to
okay.
look for it. Like they're not gonna troll you like that. Like that's totally against their whole thing. Like why would they do that?
We had a discussion on this in our, I think it was in our chat or it was on our
No, it was
Facebook or something.
It was on a Facebook post.
I looked it up, and you can get a goddamn, like, what the grocery stores used 40 years ago.
Like the little...
that puts out a sticker with a fucking date on it for
yeah.
$50 and a roll of, like, 10 million of those stickers.
I think that's what Refuge does. They just put it on the 4-pack holder.
Yeah.
You know,
How hard is that?
something.
Yeah. Done.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking
On the box. I
You
mean,
don't put a
six-pack,
date on.
whatever.
You don't put a date on your can. Fuck your beer.
I'm never gonna buy it.
Well, at least on your IPA. Like
Yeah.
other styles.
Anything. Fuck it. I need to know how old it is.
All right. Well, I'm just saying, especially IPA.
You
Yeah.
know who has a date on their can? Made West from Ventura, California.
Not May West.
Made.
May West, which is beautiful.
Yep.
May West or the May West? I do actually really like how the can looks.
I've never heard of this. So
Yeah, I have... Who are these people?
I don't know anything about them.
I like the color block.
I like
of
their
the can.
can.
Yeah, legit color blocking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, real simple logo. That looks good. It's
it's not hazy.
it's an M and a W.
So Hazy Bell will not be wrong.
The Hazy Bell shall not be wrong.
What's the Hazy Bell status, Greg?
It's sitting right here, just waiting.
It's ready and waiting.
As
sorry,
soon
I
as
took
it gets those juicy tones, it's like
I took a large
I feel
pour.
like ringing.
Oh, those juicy tones. Those juicy dulcet tones. So, Jason, while we are sniffing this beer, what's up with one of these mailbags?
These are is Ventura, by the way.
Ventura.
Yeah, I was trying to look up like their about thing, and I clicked it, and it just links back to their homepage. Oh, the story. Lifelong friends in Ventura. Okay, good to know. Glad you guys are friends.
I'm assuming they're still, standing after
Mike Morrison.
all that trouble they had up
Just
there.
some dudes from Ventura. There's that other place in Ventura that was like the guy from one of the brewers from Stone started a place. But
Really?
yeah, it's actually really good. I'm blanking on their name.
Is it Copa?
Yeah, the Topa Topa.
Topa, that's it.
Yeah.
Topa
Oh yeah, Topa Topa. I've had Topa Topa, and they're real good. I had them
great.
in Mammoth one year, and also one of my favorite breweries. They're not in Ventura; they're in Oxnard, I believe. But
Durka.
Casa Agria.
Casa Agria. Yeah.
Casa Agria. Like the Disneyland of Mexican food.
Food and fun with a friendly atmosphere. Great brewery. But
all right, let's go. We haven't done the mailbag in a long time.
no, we haven't. It's because you haven't been here.
It's because I called in sick to Four Brewers before.
Did we say the name of this beer yet? I'm sorry.
Just Made West IPA.
Midwest IPA.
Oh, okay.
IP.
Oh, that's
have
good.
It's very zingy.
Yeah, it's zingy, but it still has a little bit of body to it.
It's a deep tropical explosion of cutting edge hop varietals.
It's not at all hazy.
They're so
it's
cutting
the like the hazy bell's like
It's a muted.
I don't know.
That was the saddest thing I've ever heard.
That's what I was trying to do. Yeah,
It's
like the hazy
it's
bell's
like-
You kind of
got a
violated the
fever.
bell just now by reaching your hand.
It's got a fever.
Hey, I can
Grabbing the
I can
ball.
get the angle of its dangle if I want.
Well, cowbell.
Just for the record, like I think Made West has a really nice looking website, but when I first see it, I think they're trying to sell me like outdoor sporting goods.
Has a very outdoorsy vibe.
Yeah,
It's Made West.
yeah. I'm like,
it
is this
looks like
for
a-
beer or like nylon backpacks?
Looks like a Squarespace website.
Why
It's
not
like
both?
Patagonia.
Probably is. That's cool though. It's a hell of a lot better than those the homemade ones. Sorry, Jason, I interrupted.
I am a Squarespace. user.
Squarespace.
Squarespace. Okay, we good?
Let's just do some ads. You ever want a delicious, healthy snack delivered right to your door? Nature Box. Go to naturebox.com. Use the offer code 4Brewers. And
Don't do that.
If we were a
Don't do
huge
that, yeah.
podcast, that would be a funny thing to do because they're like, what are all these codes that people are submitting for? That actually happened with Tom Merritt from Daily Tech News Show. He mentioned some kind of it was like a microwave oven or no, a toaster oven that has like pre-made meals that you can subscribe to. And he just mentioned it like on YouTube or something. And then people started like using his affiliate link to buy it. And they contacted him and they're like, who are you? And why are all these people like buying our things through your link? And so they actually sent him free food now. So
so it's like an easy bake oven for adults.
Yeah, it sounds like
yeah,
it.
pretty much.
Insert package.
It's like a mixture of, well, yeah, that's what it is. It's
Sounds very healthy.
Blue Apron. It's like Blue Apron, but you like cook it in their thing. And
You do cook Blue Apron.
it has like a scan. Well, hear me out. Their thing has a scanner on it, so you scan the barcode, and it like automatically sets their device.
It's a Keurig for food.
Yeah, I was going to say,
right?
this sounds way more high tech than it needs to be. I mean, just go and buy a frozen meal. Like,
Use your microwave.
I
it
could
can't
see
be
Hunger
that
Man.
Do you
different.
guys see they have meal kits at like Ralph's now?
Really?
Yeah, they're not that good though.
Man, that's too bad.
They cost the same as like a Blue Apron, but they're like all single dish stuff. So it's like chili, and I'm like, man, I paid $16 for chili.
Yeah,
That's
that's
crazy.
kind of the disadvantage of all
It's
these
not
things. Is the cost per ounce is pretty fucking
well,
high.
with Blue Apron, it'll be like, well, I made a curry with a bunch of craziness and stuff I wouldn't normally have.
True,
but,
true.
Yeah,
I used purple carrots.
yeah. And they're crazy.
Yep. I'm sorry. What's up with this mailbag, yo?
Going all the way back to September. Back in 2017,
go
a darker time for all of us. From BSund86. I don't think he ever gives his real name, so BSund it is. BC Sund. Hey, 4Fooder Duders.
Hi.
Hello.
I
First time, long time here. Come to the realization that beers don't have the same wowing effect on me as they once did.
Wow.
Example, I don't get super hyped for the latest and greatest BBA stout because I've had a ton of them and I know what to expect.
Well, welcome to the next phase of being a beer geek.
This has caused me to be sort of jaded. I suspect this happens with most craft beer geeks because the sheer amount of different beers we try. So my question is, what's the last beer each of you had that really blew your doors off? Been a huge fan since MBT days, attended all the live hangouts, but haven't really participated.
Oh.
Oh, well, we must have met him at least once.
Shout out, dude.
what up?
Yeah, that's kind of where we all get, I think, man.
So
You know,
what was the last beer that we had that made you go, wow?
Really
Wowie,
blows my
wow,
doors
wow,
off.
wow.
El wow.
Oh, wow.
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 Sorry. Who wants to start?
I don't know. Like, a lot have wowed me. Bottle Logic, I mean, it's kind of obvious what I'm going to say. I don't know.
Yeah, it's easy for me because I just wrote a top 10 list. So.
There you go.
And I'm like, Stealth Mode from Bottle Logic was one of those beers that I had a lot of preconceived notions opening it. Like, I was like, it's going to be one of those like puree kettle sours, and it's going to be okay. And what was in the glass was like Krispy Kreme donuts, meats, blueberry filling. Brought me back to childhood. It was like, holy shit, how the fuck did they do this?
That was a crazy good beer.
And it was like crushable. I hate using the word crushable, but I drank the shit out of that beer, and I was looking for more, and you couldn't find it. But
There's one more in the fridge
that
if you
beer's
want to
so
take it.
goddamn good.
I have 2 left, I think.
I'll have some.
Maybe I might have 3.
What?
Dude, open that beer, man.
Dude, since I stopped drinking beer during the week, I got a lot of extra beer now. Like, it's crazy.
I still have beer. I look at my fridge and I'm like, oh, I did buy that like 2 months ago.
Yep.
Shit, I really should drink that.
Yep.
If I could pick one, I don't know. It's a bit ago, but a beer that really surprised me was plain and simple Carl Strauss's Aurora Hoppy Alice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
because it was just impressively good IPA
for sure.
If you get it, I don't know if they put date codes on their cans.
They date it. It's dated in some way. It may be in one of the stupid fucking coded ways, but
yeah. I buy it from the brewery, so it's fresh.
Yeah.
I can't really think of one that blew my socks off lately. I mean, I've had a lot of good beer, but nothing that really stands out in my head immediately. I will say I'm happy that Humulus Lager's back in cans.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot that beer went away. They killed that beer in 2016, apparently.
I was there when that happened.
The brewery, by the way. And they,
Goddamn
was I there when
brewery.
that happened?
Yeah, I think so.
Was it because
Yeah, because I posted a photo on Instagram and looked at like the recent photos, and the most recent was like from November 2016.
Oh wow.
Matt was like, IPA, it's over, right, guys? Let's kill it. And they're like, yeah.
No, I think they were still making it when I was there. I don't fucking remember.
But yeah, they brought it back. It's in cans. I wasn't wowed by it, although it's a delicious beer. It's an awesome beer.
Oh, wow.
But that's like, I'm stoked about that. I
It's one of those-
still have like 8 cans left.
It's one of those beers that if you went to the tap room and you had like all those destroying like bourbon barrel aged whatever, and then you want to finish out the day with just something nice and hoppy to cleanse your palate, like Humulus Lager was the jam.
I did a Patreon only it's like solo podcast about that beer. So if you're a patron, you can listen to that. And there's
And if
also
you're not, fuck you.
Speaking of that, if you're a patron, if you go to the website on the front page, there's an RSS link that you can put in your podcast player. And anytime we upload an audio file to Patreon, you'll get it as a podcast. And it's a unique link just for you.
Oh, just for you.
But yeah, that beer, man, that was like the good old days of the brewery for me, where it was like the old tasting room or lack thereof. And I was hanging out with like Tom Ham and Steven and all that.
Ham.
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I hope you got your wood screws because I'm going to blow your doors completely off.
All right.
Anyhow, next email.
Oh, hang on. Mine was I forget what the name was, but that hoppy pilsner that we had from Chapman Crafted.
Oh yeah, yes, chef.
Yes, chef. God, that stuff was awesome.
Oh man, every time I see it, I buy it.
Yeah.
No, wait,
It's such a good beer.
Was that Yes Chef? Was that the
Yes,
one?
Chef.
Hoppy? Yeah.
The other one was just like California Lager or something. I don't know what it was called.
So that one was awesome, and then oh god, what was the
So good.
They gotta have
And
like
then-
a cask of that where it's like Friday night California Lager cask. They come in.
and then the on New Year's I had a bottle of Almanac White Label. That was just fucking fantastic. God damn it, that beer is so fucking good. It's stupid. And it's like, it's so complex, and you like read the bottle and you're like, oh, that's what that is. Like, you can't, it's not obvious like what the flavors are. It's just really well balanced together. You're like, oh, this has spices in it. Cool. So just about one of the best executed beers I've had in a really long time. That beer's fucking awesome.
Speaking of New Year's, if you don't mind me jumping in, I also we had Occupied Space on New Year's, just as like a stellar beer that we pulled
From
out.
Highland Park.
Highland Park.
Oh.
It was.
I thought you literally just occupied some space.
For New Year's, we just kind of sat
We just
in
sat.
the physical realm.
That's what you do. You just occupy space.
On the earth.
That's all we're doing.
But it was great.
So
It was
we're just spinning around in this giant rock.
occupying space.
Yeah. Called Earth.
What was that beer? What kind of beer was
Milky
it?
Way.
It was a
It's a sour with, I think, nectarines.
nectarines.
And,
Yeah,
something else.
it was
Wow.
crisp and
The Nectarino.
fresh.
And the fruit had held on really well because I think it was about a year old.
Yeah.
I bought
That's
from the
here.
cellar.
Speaking of New Year's, I bought a bunch of different beers. One of which was an Orval, which was delicious.
Oh, I drank Orval too on New Year's. That's funny.
We
was-
also had a 2013 consecration. That's great.
Nice.
Go ahead.
But I also bought a tall boy of Miller High Life. I didn't drink it though because I passed out.
Yeah.
So I still have it.
We had white label, and we also had the black label goose from Manamana Boone, which was terrific.
Cool.
And I think I also had a Bitburger.
We had that on the Goose Showdown, no?
We did.
Yeah.
And it did very well. It was one of the best ones on there. And the bottle is a $7.50 for like $20, which for really, really good goose is pretty cheap, considering that Dry Fontainen bottles of that size usually go for like $40. So
Yeah, the Dry Fontaine has really shown up on shelves.
yeah.
So what do we
Just
got
past
now?
month.
What's the next beer here?
What is
Nice.
this?
Chouf. Nice Chouf.
Nice Chouf.
Nice.
Is it Nice?
Nice.
It is
And
their winter seasonal,
apostrophe ice. Yes, it is.
Is it Chouf Ice? Like Bud Ice?
Yes. No.
Looks like a Belgian double.
It says it's a Donker beer on the front. Donker
It
beer?
does say Donker Winter Beer.
What's
Donker.
What's
It means
Donker?
darker, maybe.
D-O-N-K-E-R?
It's a dark beer.
That's what you do with your lady on New Year's.
That's when you are really occupying your space.
Full occupation.
her space.
Ayo, ayo.
So this is a dark winter beer, I guess, looking at it.
Yeah, it looks like a Belgian strong dark double. For the record, Le Chouf, known for White Lab's Belgian ale, is just Le Chouf's strain. So
Yeah.
they're like average Belgian, generic Belgian strain is the Le Chouf yeast.
I don't think I've ever used that yeast. What's the number?
no.
Do you know?
It's either 400 or 500.
No, I think I've used
400's the,
550.
Yeah, 550 is, I believe, the Trappist, which is Westmalle.
Oh, okay. Huh. See,
Or no, I'm sorry, Abbey, which is Westmalle.
500. Give it a shot, people.
You know where else is
I like the
500? Good spots around Santa Monica.
We're keeping it 500.
Segues.
Excellent. Well played, Jason.
Yeah, from Scott R. Back in Rocktober, he asked us, "Hey guys, we're around the area and family wants to go to the pier. So do you know any good spots around Santa Monica? Thanks, Ernie, and I'll help."
I think we did respond to
we did
this.
respond
I think
to
we
him
did. We said
in
Father's
time.
office
We
and-
didn't wait until now and be like, well,
First place that comes to mind is Library Ale House.
Library
yes.
House for sure.
Been there for a long time, like over 20 years, I think.
Yeah.
Kind of a classic spot.
Library was definitely. I spent a month in Santa Monica, so I pretty much hit up all the beer spots in the area, and Library is like head and shoulders better than everywhere.
Yeah, we did a show there for New Beer Thursday way back in the day.
In
with-
the pouring rain.
yeah, that's right. With Tim from Untapped and his name is escaping me now. Alex Davis. Alex P. Davis.
We drove out to that and almost died.
Coming back
it
in the
rained
freeway.
hard.
I was
that day, too.
hydroplaning like the whole way home. It was
Wow.
literally like on the
Yes.
freeway. It was just like I was hitting 3-inch deep puddles of water and just like, oh God.
Oh.
I was like, stay on
Slow it
target.
down.
Stay on target.
Just let off the gas and ride it out, and hopefully you'll be okay.
I did about 45 times on the way home.
Spoilers, he was okay. He is still alive.
But did you die? Yeah, Father's Office is kind of the other big guy in town.
Never been there.
They both claim to have a fantastic burger.
Yeah, I like the burger.
Father's Office is known for their burger.
Yeah.
Library's burger is better.
Yeah.
Has gorgonzola on it, which is dope.
You guys ever been to Stout Burgers and Beers? Because that's literally on Santa Monica Boulevard.
I think it's newer.
Yeah.
If I remember right, that's like more of a Molly kind of place.
Oh,
They
is
have
that
a
right?
chain too, right? I think there's like 4 or 5 locations around LA. Could be wrong.
The bar's made out of copper.
Because you can also go to the Beanery or whatever. There's one like on 3rd Street. That place, Barney's Beanery or whatever. There's one in Pasadena.
I generally, I have a bad relationship with Santa Monica because I work far from Santa Monica, or I live far from Santa Monica and have to work there sometimes. At least I did back in the day, and it just takes forever to get home from Santa Monica.
That's a long haul,
Yeah,
man.
dude, it's the worst. It's a beautiful city. I like being there when I'm there,
can-
but man, I hate coming
Yeah,
home from
you can
Santa
just
Monica.
swim out past the breakers and watch the world die.
I think the nearest
Ding,
brewery to Santa Monica would be like Three Weavers, right?
There's Santa
We're a little bit
Monica Ale Works.
No,
or
Three
whatever.
Weavers is way further
They're
south.
And-
South Bay, or no, they're
Three Weavers is in Inglewood.
Inglewood,
and,
that's Inglewood.
that is far as fuck.
Yeah, see, this is it's not that far.
Well,
and like
it's not far mileage wise, but it's Los Angeles, so
really
it's
16
45-minute drive.
Go back
Yeah,
to what
that's
I just
the
said
thing.
about Santa Monica.
Yep. I was just going to say that about Los Angeles in general. Like, we don't actually live in Los Angeles proper. We're about
Thank God.
about 45 minutes an hour east of there. So
I'm
like
71 miles from Santa Monica.
yeah, so for at least for me, like, I don't know LA that well. And so to me, it's just like a bunch of different landmarks that I don't have any sense of distance in between. So when I plan a trip to LA, I got to be real sure that you can make it from one place to another in a day, which a lot of times you fucking can't. Like, if you want to go to Highland Park and then go to Monkish, that's a bad idea.
It's not a bad
I actually
idea.
do that all the time,
Yeah,
but it's a 45-minute jump.
Yeah,
between them.
it's real
Yeah.
fucking far though. And so, like, at a certain time of day, it's okay, but
It's
be
a
honest,
bad idea if you Uber or Lyft down
Oh.
there.
To be
from
honest,
Highland
that's a
Park.
40-minute hike without traffic. That's just far.
It's just they're far away. It's the South Bay, and Highland Park is not the South Bay.
yeah,
The
no,
other
it's
thing
not.
I would recommend is check out the LABrewersGuild.org website, and they have a map with every brewery and rad spot on it.
Yep.
So check that
Yeah,
out.
but if you're in Santa Monica proper, breweries aren't really where you're not gonna get bang for
Not
your
in
buck.
Santa
on
Monica,
that.
for
Nah,
sure.
You want to go to bars. It's a bar town.
But by
Didn't he
far,
say he was with his kids too, or a family?
Well, he's
Yeah,
probably
some
ditching
food.
them to go to get beer.
even so, I think library you can bring kids there.
Yeah.
It's
All
a
right.
food place.
All
So.
Daily Pint, I would say skip that one. Kind of, if you look up lists from the area and stuff, it's like an old school craft beer place.
Mm-hmm.
But when I was there, it just kind of felt like they picked random arbitrary shit for the sake of it. Like, oh yeah, that sounds different. Like, it wasn't a well curated list. It felt like somebody just threw a dart at a fucking beer list, and they're like, wow,
Oh, yeah.
wow, really, Ballast Point Amber, huh? Okay,
So thoughts on this beer, guys?
no, I
Love
didn't
it.
drink it.
I really
like
like
it.
it.
It's got a bubblegummy kind of
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say
mildly roasty thing.
it tastes like banana bread.
It's Belgian as fuck.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Yes, definitely.
yeah.
Mm.
really,
Really spicy.
really bubblegummy.
Mhm.
Spicy bubblegum.
I'm honestly not real fond of it.
I like it. I wish I would have been drinking this a month ago, like when it was Christmas timey.
It's best before February 2019.
What's
Nice.
the ABV on it?
Belgium.
10%.
Okay.
Oh,
This
wow.
is about as much as I want.
Yeah,
I
for
don't
sure.
want the whole bottle.
That's a good. Yeah.
Do
I
you want
wouldn't
the
drink
whole
bottle.
mailbag?
Ha.
Napa Valley area breweries.
Before we dive in, what are we drinking next? To
Oh
Napa Valley?
shit! Do we have like a rando beer? Oh, we have those electric beers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to go through the electric?
Do we just want to do the last mailbag and then we're gonna do one more, or are we doing more mailbags? Is this the mailbag blowout?
Fucking mailbag.
Let's blow out the
All right.
mailbags, yo.
Let's do it.
We've got like 5 more to do, so we're just mailbagging the fuck out of this episode.
Actually, yeah. John? Can you grab a few glasses to have some water in, or at least one for me?
Know what the hell these beers are?
They're electric.
Hop,
Yeah.
Citra and Mosaic.
I'm in.
9%.
What is this floating in it?
6.8.
It's a poop.
You want to know?
I said, what is this floating in it?
7.2.
It's a single poop.
Looks like a piece of wood.
7.9. They're all about the same.
Barrel rested. You can't say your water is barrel aged, or it no longer qualifies as water.
I think this glass needed to be rinsed out before water went in it. Yeah, there's like a bunch of shit floating in it. All right.
Waiter, take this back, please.
Yes. This one does not have air in it.
Is the fly doing a backstroke?
Oh, yeah, there you go. That's a better way to
There
do
you
it.
go. It's been rinsed. All right, we're getting back into the mailbag of love, going mailbag bag.
No.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Barrel bag.
So we got
what's
some.
that can there with the picture of your mom on it?
Can you start that over?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was talking over you.
I mean, I
That was a funny joke, though.
Yeah,
Which one, the
Raz
orange
Greg.
guy?
No.
Which one?
Which
Oh,
one?
wow, yeah.
Which one?
Which one? Which one?
I like how. Okay, so we're back or what?
Is everyone okay with mom jokes?
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
Okay.
As a
Your mom is
mother, yeah, I'm fine with it.
I'm just, well,
Everybody has a mom.
Your
so-
mom isn't.
yeah, but moms die, or maybe your mom's sick or something.
What? My mom never dies.
She
She will never
multiplies. All right, so we're back and we've got some mailbag and some beers from Electric.
Moms who are dead may never
That
die.
were-
Electric Brewing out of, are they Murrieta or Temecula?
I thought Murrieta.
Yeah, they're Murrieta and Temecula are basically the same thing.
And these were canned 4 days ago.
People from Myriad and Temecula are incensed by that.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said it. So
Known for their electric brew house, right?
yeah,
I mean-
it's an electric brew house. Yeah,
Oh.
hence the name. They've got a big what is that? The heat element that they use in the kettle. They've got one. I guess it doesn't work anymore or whatever, but it's like a centerpiece in the tasting room. It's huge. It's like 4 feet long.
Like a giant, water heater element type thing.
Kind of, yeah. I can't remember the shape, if it's like a squiggly line one or a straight one, but you look at it, it's like, what the fuck is that? And it's like, oh, it's an electric. That's crazy. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Electric brewing is something that,
There we
as
go.
a home brewer, I don't know. It seems like a cool idea. The one thing that people tend to be afraid of with electric brewing is like having that giant heat element in the liquid, and it's like,
Caramelizing.
yeah. But
Your wort.
I mean, electric brewing has an electric brewery, and I've never experienced that.
I heard
so.
it's just like really, really energy intensive. Like it's really expensive compared to natural gas.
Oh, okay.
But you don't die of carbon monoxide poisoning.
What if they got a lease
if you
where
have like ventilation.
Well, yeah, like that's the guys I see online who build electric brew houses. They're doing it because they can do like an indoor space that doesn't
Yeah.
have.
True. Yeah.
Like it's like my basement. I built an electric brewery down there. You know, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and there's no fire. There's no, you don't have to worry about gas or anything. And
Unless you're drinking the beers while you brew.
your brew stand could be like made out of wood, because it's not going to burn up. So.
True.
Can we talk about the cans for a second? This is, I think, a great way for a smaller brewery to do cans. It's just a regular can with a sticker. The art looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
You don't.
It's obviously just a label on a can instead of like one of the shrink wrappy things.
Yes.
Right.
It's
Which I'm fine
monkish
with.
style,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think it's really smart.
Yeah, I posted this on my Instagram of
What beer is this that we're drinking, by the way?
Orange Grove, I think.
Grove for broke.
Grove for broke. Okay.
Oh, I get it. This is really orangey. Wow.
really orangey. Wow.
Yeah, it's really
Tell me why so over
You,
here.
Really
you
orangey,
said
wow.
it, John.
really
We like
orangey.
it.
Wow. Oh, hi,
So
bear.
obviously,
I did not drink it. I did not.
I think Electric Brewery. I don't even know if they brew other styles besides IPA.
Yeah, they do.
Okay,
Yeah.
but that's kind of what they're known.
They have
for.
a very wide variety of beers on tap. I love Electric. It's my favorite place to go
Yeah,
to
they're
down
really
there.
like they're under the radar. And when I went, I was pretty blown away. But all the quality and like all the beers were phenomenal.
Yeah, they have a huge space. They don't have a lot of equipment at the moment, but they
Yeah.
have a lot of room to grow. They're right down the street from Inland Wharf,
yeah.
which they make cask ale, like that's what they focus on, but they also make regular, like IPA and stuff like that. Really good beers there too.
Good day trip for sure.
I mean, and
SoCal.
you could probably walk if you wanted to from Inland Wharf to Electric. I'd say it's a good 10-minute, 15-minute walk maybe, but you get your exercise in while you're doing some brewery hopping. I don't know.
Burn off some beer.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Mailbag.
Napa Valley area breweries from Josh Ruffin. He's going to be roughing it in Napa Valley.
Oh,
I get it.
just from looking at Google Maps is what I would do.
He says,
And-
hey, 4B, I'm
yeah.
heading to the Napa region in late February. My wife and family wanted recommendations for good breweries in the region. We're definitely making wineries a priority, but all of us love beer too. As a side note, I, like Matt, am an unapologetic white wine enthusiast, so any tips in that regard would be great. Still, I'll fight him in real life about the band Ghost, at least that
Yeah.
first album.
Yeah, good luck.
Love the show. Might be sending you guys some more Midwest goodies soon. Cheers, Josh.
Did you say good luck because you'd kick his ass? Is that why you said good luck?
No, I couldn't kick anyone's ass. Are you kidding?
Well, you could try. You never
I
know.
mean, there's field work up there.
This seems like a good question for Gemma from Firestone Walker, because
And
she's
Santa Rosa's
all
not
about that scene.
too far
And
away.
let's bring her in now.
Santa Rosa,
wait.
I think technically is like in that right
It's in
in that
Sonoma
area.
County, right? So Obviously, in February, I would not want to go to Santa Rosa because of Pliny the Younger.
Also,
Well,
everything's
all
kind
that
of
fire.
Yeah.
And the
it's
fires kind of devastated the area for
all
sure.
ash.
But I would go field work is a good call. They've got a tasting room up there somewhere.
I'm legit just Googling it because I don't really know.
Yeah, it's
but
been a while.
I
Since
can
I've
at
been
least
up
be
there.
like, hey, of the stuff I see on there, here's what I know is
Here's
good.
what I know is good.
Yeah.
Last time I was there, Napa Smith was open, and they're kind of really old school.
Wow, it turns out there's a shitload of breweries in here. If you are going to Russian River, then Moonlight is one that you should definitely check out.
for
They
sure.
make a fantastic Pilsner.
Their Schwartz beer is really good.
It looks like
Yep.
in Napa Valley proper, it's like fieldwork. It's the only one that I'm really familiar with.
Yeah, for sure.
Mad Fritz, I remember hearing. I think didn't Robert share some of those beers with us? It's like some crazy guy who brews weird Belgian and aged stuff, and it's all.
I don't remember.
I have no idea
You
what
had
that
it
is.
at the fest, right?
No, like Robert just gave us some at his house before he moved away. Remember?
Hidden House,
He's
somebody
like,
said,
I remember
more
him
San
telling me the
Francisco.
tale of this guy, and
isn't it?
the chat says Hen House up that way, which Hen House I think is over more by Santa Rosa though,
Yeah.
aren't they?
Yeah, they're in Santa Rosa.
Honestly, man, yeah, go to Santa Rosa, like go to Russian River. You're not that far from like the Russian River Lagunitas Bear Republic trail that goes right through there. Although of the three, I mean Lagunitas, if you aren't morally opposed to Lagunitas, it's a really cool spot.
Yeah.
And that's the original thing too.
I really like their brewery. Their space is super chill.
And now that weed's legal, holy shit!
Yeah, seriously.
Good
Oh
point.
man, I feel like you probably can't smoke weed at a brewery though, right? Like someone's got to get mad. They got in trouble for just that. In
Yeah.
fact, they'll tell
that
you
was
on the tour.
that was before legalization, though.
Yes, that was a long time ago.
yeah, but
Now they probably just give you a joint for the tour. They're just like, here you go.
Complimentary joint.
Compliments.
Would you
of
like some
Heineken.
edibles?
I'd go to Lagunitas still.
Yeah.
I've never been to the brewery, and it's still just like I'd go to Anheuser-Busch. I'd check that out.
Yeah,
You're
I
not
thought
that-
it
I'd
was
go
down
to
the street.
brewery.
I'd check it
yeah,
out.
you're not that far from Petaluma, Santa Rosa, Healdsburg, that stuff. Otherwise, if you stay in town, yeah, probably not much. I bet there's some cool bars up there, but I don't know.
A lot of really like nice high end restaurants out there.
If you are
And
feeling,
probably get some good wine.
A lot
while you're
of
up there,
wine.
too.
A lot of wine. I was gonna say probably.
wine.
if you're feeling real froggy, you can drive your ass all the way up to Boonville, which I've heard is really pretty. Although in the winter it might be weird.
If you're feeling extremely froggy.
Yeah, it's like 3 more hours away.
Yeah, that's really far.
But I've heard it's really pretty.
It's like if you're in California and you're feeling froggy, why don't you drive to Las Vegas and have a good time?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you're in San Francisco, drive to Redding.
Hey,
So yeah,
Redding's pretty cool.
this beer is really, really
Isn't it good?
orangey.
This is really nice.
It's
like-
very orangey.
very clean, crisp. Like it's a delicious,
It's
well
not
built
overly bitter.
Dry AF.
One thing I would recommend is to do your wine tasting around at the wineries, but don't buy the shit at the wineries because it's like double the price usually. If you-
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
I didn't know that.
Go to a good wine store, ask around. Tour guides probably would clue you in. Like Backroom Wines is one I just looked up. You're going to get a huge selection, and there's lots of competition there, so the prices are typically lower.
Oh yeah, true.
So yeah, check that out.
And
It's more of an actual bottle of wine than a souvenir.
Yep, exactly.
for other people to talk to
Unless you're
about
buying
this,
cases.
like we mentioned Gemma from Firestone Walker. She's their social media person, like media. I don't know her title exactly. And then Robert French, our homie home brewer
Robert
that just
French would-
moved up to Sacramento. He is 3 Frenches, which
On
is
Twitter?
the word 3 with French and an S at the end of it. 3 Frenches. He
has a cool
often
blog, too.
goes to wineries and breweries in that area.
Very
and,
knowledgeable.
So
he
if you're
knows a lot.
listening, here's his phone number. It's
Let's totally dox him here.
And if you're on micro.blog, he's Robert French on micro.blog. So,
Yeah, he has a cool little blog. Living the good life.
blog.
So this beer's great. What do we got next, Gregor?
We've got there's like 9% in here I want to do last. There is a beer that looks super psychedelic, and
Sounds like it's up my alley.
I don't really see a name.
I
on
do like their
It. Oh,
can
Weekend
art.
Goals. Here we go.
Their can art's pretty.
I'm just gonna pass it over. I'm gonna finish this beer because
Okay, so this guy emailed us in November, and he offered us beer. Did we respond to him?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
I don't think we did. I can email him back right now.
The last 3 months of the year were very much me focusing on getting healthy, and I kind of ignored everything. I'm sorry.
Right on. Are you healthy now?
I'm healthier.
Oh, you're healthy.
New
You look
year,
healthy.
new you.
Carl
Literally.
Dargitz.
I've been in the gym 3 times in the last month.
Oh,
Good job.
you mean in all of January?
No, in the last 30 days.
30 days, yeah.
Okay, got
Who's
it.
Jim? Ayo.
Hi, I'm Jim.
He's a good friend of mine.
Carl Dargitz.
Better than you, obviously.
Subject SD Brewers Guild. Hey guys, big fan of the show. He sent this in November, so I'm gonna reply to him right as we get offline. Big fan of the show. Been listening for a few years now. Saw Greg's article about the San Diego Brewers Guild VIP. Thought I'd drop you guys a line. First off, if it's your first time attending, you will love it. It was before we went. Yeah, it was fun. It's easily one of my favorite fests of the year. Really showcases what San Diego breweries have to offer, include a lot of rarely seen specialty beers. I love that many of the brewers are there pouring and drinking. For some reason, a lot of hashtag new money beer geeks seem to steer clear of this one, which surprises me, not whaley enough, I guess, which is also true. It seemed like it was like your regular, not hype bros.
There was some like 2 o'clock, we're tapping this special beer sort of thing. And there was a few lines here and there, but overall it was a really good fest.
But guessing you guys get there early, blah, 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 blah. Okay.
Yeah, we didn't respond because my forward says SD Brewers Guild mailbag, great letter, needs responses. So there we have it.
Moving on, since you were down my neck of the woods, I'd love to give you guys some beer. Oh shit, he was offering us beer when we got there.
Ah, fuck.
We fucked it. We fucking cocked it up again.
I think we met him there. And where did we? Maybe at North Park or something. I don't remember. We met somebody at either the festival, and he's like, "Yeah, don't worry."
I think it may have been at the Friday night
Yeah,
thing. Yeah,
cool dude. We high fived. We
I'm
selfied.
pretty sure that was him. Yeah,
we're talking like Daniel Cady, and I think
right.
I don't
And
know,
yeah.
Well,
anyway,
we gotta hit up Carl before we head down to San Diego.
Hazy Bell.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
God damn.
So this next beer,
This next beer is great, and I love it, and I want more of it.
it's got some fucking something off of one of Matt's album covers on the front.
Yep.
Yeah, their album art is kind of
You know,
wow.
what
colorful and diverse.
I noticed it looks like the artist's Twitter handle is on the label. It looks like it's at Cat Feather.
Really?
I assume, unless
At Cat Feather?
Cat underscore Feather.
An oat double IPA with Nelson Sauvin, Cashmere, Simcoe, and Pinot Gris juice.
It is really fucking good, dude.
I love
Oh
this.
my god.
What was it? Cat underscore what?
Feather.
Yeah, that is good.
It's his Instagram.
That hits all the hazy notes.
And the Pinot Gris, like, God, man, that's so good.
Yeah, this dude has some really weird art. It almost comes off as sort of like rat finky a little bit.
Yeah,
only
totally.
more-
Rat
only-
Finky.
only-
See that?
Less
Pinky?
less greaser and more psychedelia.
Yeah.
This is dope.
So,
good.
fun fact, our next mail in the mailbag is from Josh Ruffin, and it's basically his same mail that he sent before, but just like shorter. Because probably about a month and a half later, so we just suck at responding.
Sorry, bro.
Hey
I'm
Josh,
so sorry, guys.
thanks for writing in again. Same shitty advice. We don't know Napa very well, apparently. Good topic here. Hop smearing.
Hop schmear.
I believe we've coined that phrase at this point,
Yep,
right?
yep.
Smeared it.
It's a 4B original.
Here.
When you say it, people understand immediately what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Even brewers are like, yeah, it's got the hop schmear thing.
Schmear.
It's very schmeary.
It's schmeary.
Adam Edwards says, been listening for a few months now. Said I didn't find you guys sooner. Thanks, man. I was intrigued by the term of hop smearing. Hadn't thought too much about it, but it's like, fuck, they're right. All these NE IPAs basically taste the same. Mostly good. They all have the same profile. Bunch of tropical fruits like mango, pineapple with some peach, apricot, citrus. Every single one. So being the curious homebrewer I am, I set out to test this. I made a New England IPA using only Columbus and Summit. 2 hops basically never used in the style. And you know what? It tasted exactly the same. Hop smearing is real. You all are geniuses. Everyone is wasting their money buying up all the Citras, Mosaics, Simcoes, and Galaxies. Can I pluralize a hop that way? You bet your ass you can, Adam.
Yep.
Thanks for listening. It's actually really tasty beer, so I downed some pints before writing this. Well, good on him. This dude put some fucking science behind it.
Yeah, not only that, but like this beer that we're drinking with the Pinot Grigio thing, it like elevates the beer just enough to differentiate it from everything else.
It's notable.
Uh-huh.
And actually, if you think about it, the additives in this style have gotten really prevalent really fast. And I wonder if that's just...
An attempt to differentiate.
Yeah.
Yeah, the milkshake thing, and then...
Which I'm a fan of, by the way.
Yeah.
I like the milkshake thing. Actually, I really wanted to make
it's okay.
a milkshake IPA and call it Milkshake Duck.
Ha.
Yep.
Did you guys see...
I suggested that to people and no one got it.
Did you guys see the whole Gorilla Channel thing?
Yeah, I see that.
I just talked to Yvonne about that.
That guy
hilarious.
was the guy that made up the term milkshake duck.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's on fire.
He's just killing it.
Yeah, he's winning the internet.
Did you see he changed his Twitter handle to the Gorilla Channel thing was a joke?
People need to know that it was a joke. What's sad is
I'm not going to lie. For a second, I'm like, I believe it.
Yeah, it's totally
It's
believable.
It's pretty believable.
Where the fuck are we? Like, oh my God.
Gorilla Channel, dude.
Stable genius.
That's what you got to get a beer called Gorilla Channel.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a
beer name?
This is a great beer. It's got
Gorilla
that,
Channel. It's a great beer name.
It's got that nice, fluffy any IPA
Checks all the boxes,
mouthfeel.
man.
It's got a slight bitterness, but I think that might be the wine thing coming in. I don't know, a little bit like
It's
the
fruity, yeah. I get like it's like palate numbing in a way. I don't know what some beers do that to me. Make my tongue kind of like
You've mentioned
wintergreeny.
that before, yeah.
It's like if I pop a like brand new thing of wintergreen bubble gum, like you're.
It's because the beer gives you a stroke. Like Greg's like, yep, my lost my feeling in my tongue.
That sounded like Greg.
I don't think I could drink an entire
That was all
pint.
Greg.
I don't know. It's a bit much for me. I couldn't drink a can of this.
I think that this is really definitely on the drier side of Hazy Bell.
It's good. It's really, really good.
The aroma is fantastic for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
She's
Thank,
coming.
thank you, Jason.
I hear the cow coming, coming around the bend.
Yeah, that was real good.
I got the hazy bellin'.
What's next, Greg?
We've got Get Your Money India Pale Ale, 7.2%, and it kind of looks like the pyramid on a dollar bill a little bit.
Yeah,
with
that's
a
pretty
hop
nice.
on top.
I saw this and at first I thought it was a monkish beer.
It does look like
'Cause
it.
it's the illustrated hop.
Right.
Illustrated hub.
The illustrated hop is
Oh yeah, that's
Monkish like.
yeah.
the illustrated hop.
The monkish hop is so dope though.
Yeah, it's true.
It's like street art, like I don't know.
But it's very simple.
This has like a tiny little serving glass suggestion on each of the ones.
Yeah,
and
I've noticed that. It's
the one
Really?
has the IPA glass on it, which is kind of funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. The butt plug one?
Yeah.
Oh.
If you
butt
look.
plug one. Oh, yeah.
the extremely
that's a-
fragile butt plug.
That's a butt plug.
God, I broke my last
I drank
one
from my
got.
butt plug last night. It was great.
Don't squeeze too hard.
I don't. If we did like a best of 4 brewers of the year, like we just need to cut that quote right there.
Should be in our intro.
I drank from my Bell's butt plug, so it was a large butt plug.
I had a Rogue butt plug for a while.
Yeah.
What happened to it? Did you get rid of it?
No, it fell over my sink just sideways and broke.
Oh,
Yeah, that's about the level of. That was the.
Like, God damn, you can't even fall over sideways
like it's just so tempting to squeeze that glass and just
and
break
just break
it.
in your hand.
Because last night
Really?
I would squeeze it and like, oh,
John's got some rage.
it's moving.
Yeah, that's how mad you get. You're like, "Whoa!"
John quote, really tempting to squeeze that butt plug.
This is very West Coasty,
I
though.
like soft butt plugs.
You want them a little squishy.
Yeah, gotta have them give.
Yep. Unless you're a professional.
Yeah,
so-
they do have metal butt plugs. So
Glass too. Yeah.
Glass butt plugs?
Mhm.
Oh,
So you
I
can
like
see.
acrylic.
you gotta be able to see.
Yeah.
You gotta see what you're getting.
I prefer acrylic.
Just see what you're getting into. Jesus.
I know what I'm getting into, dead ass.
Literally see what you're getting
Goddamn.
yourself into.
That's
So,
amazing.
anyways, this beer, you guys. I'm
sorry.
There goes our electric wheat treat.
We treat,
Wheat wheat.
retreat.
I'm a wick wheat tweet.
It's Mike Tyson.
This beer was very
Talking about
good.
butt plugs. Watched our electric wheat tweet. Mr. Wee.
And does electric even have a Twitter?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay.
Everyone
Some
has
breweries
Twitter.
don't.
Yeah, it's actually kind of weird how like every brewery has Instagram, like for sure.
Yeah.
You know, I
Now-
might be thinking of their Instagram because that's the only
you
place
know
I
why?
see them.
Because that's where everyone is now.
But,
True.
a lot of
Post
times,
on Instagram, you get like 500 engagements, and if you post on Twitter, you get like one reply. And
but don't you think when you open a brewery, you're just gonna cover all the social medias to have your name,
you gotta
even if
claim
you're not
your name.
using it?
You would think so.
Ah, Twitter's dead.
Okay.
No, Twitter.
dude,
No, Twitter.
It's only for
I
like
disagree after
politicians,
yesterday.
comedians, and like racists.
Twitter-
That's like the only people that hang out
Twitter
on Twitter.
is not dead; it's sick right now.
I disagree. I did a slow-mo video of the Nitro Merlin thing, and Twitter, I got like maybe 5,000 engagements or something on there. And
that's it?
Instagram and Facebook both tried to monetize me.
The
course-
funny thing
of course
about
they would.
the funny thing about having
And
a
then it got
Facebook
shit.
business page is that every post you make is performing better than 90% of your posts, and so you should monetize it.
Yeah.
It's funny how that works. Like I was like, "Where's
Reach
the
a bigger audience.
Yeah, this post
Throw
is
some
performing
buckets.
better than 90% of your posts." I'm like, "You say that about every post I
Yeah,
make."
I can't remember the last time I boosted a Facebook post.
Fuck 'em.
Instagram is worthless unless you're going to throw a lot of money at it. But Facebook is, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you're listening to the show and if you see something on the Four Brewers Facebook or Instagram, if you could share it, that's like, I mean, we don't make any like super. We're not getting rich off the show,
Yeah, no,
and
that's true.
spending our money on throwing money on Facebook ads and stuff like that
We'd
is
rather
not
not.
money well spent.
Yeah.
So just throwing
mean-
a share like infinitely boosts it. You know, we want to reach new people. So if you could do that, that'd be rad.
The kind of people that benefit from advertising on Instagram are brands that are selling things. And
Yeah,
I've
exactly.
actually clicked on more links on Instagram, like photos on Instagram to check things
The
out
stories,
than I have
yeah.
ever on any other network.
I like the stories thing. You like
Yeah.
swipe up
Yeah.
for more info. I'm like, all right, I'll fucking do that.
Yeah,
I'll
that's cool
swipe.
too.
I'll swipe up for that.
Stories where
Butt plugs?
Snapchat was just, they're like, Instagram's launching stories, and Snapchat just went, fuck.
I know. I literally uninstalled that day.
They're like, oh man, somebody took our concept, but they put it in an app that wasn't a terrible piece of garbage.
Oh, for sure.
And it's like I
Snapchat's
still
so bad.
haven't figured out how the fuck, like, you open Snapchat and you're like, okay, where's like my friends? And it's just me. Okay,
You
there's
click on
my,
the blue thing.
there's my face. Oh, the
You should,
blue.
you should try interacting with it.
And then
that
people-
helps.
people are
that
like-
helps to learn how to use an app. Is
People
when
are
you
like,
actually like.
okay, yeah, you gotta do
like,
this
try-
hieroglyph to get over
try-
here,
try
and
using
this
it.
glyph here.
Like,
Jason
tried,
sounds like
like-
an old man. I'm
You
like, I
old.
even
You should
understand.
try using your fingers and moving them around a little bit. That helps.
I'm
Here's-
old.
First and foremost, it starts off on a bad note. I open it and it's my ugly ass face, and I'm like, I don't want to see that. Why would I want to see that? I
'Cause you're
opened
beautiful.
Jason,
Snapchat.
you're beautiful.
Thanks, fam. But
I am beautiful.
I don't want to see me. I see
Never
me all the
single
time.
word.
I want to see other people. That's why I opened social media. I didn't open just me, Dia.
Well, that's why it's on Instagram.
That's why you got to do the face thing. And like, you get the
Social
puppy ears.
media.
Oh, that's why you're in. That's why you're in love.
Your Snapchat in a nutshell.
Yep.
What
Yep.
is that? I don't get it.
The dog thing. The dog ears with the fucking.
Oh yeah.
Then
Oh
you
yeah.
open your- you raise
know
your
what?
eyebrows.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought you were talking about
absolutely.
slurping on dick.
Yeah, I honestly
And
kind
I'm
of.
like,
I was
yeah.
like, so you can
There's
send
that too.
blowy pics that expire in 24 hours.
Yep.
blowy pigs.
I'm not blowing a dude in Snapchat if it's gone in 24 hours.
Oh, I still have Snapchat. I'm
That
gonna
picture's
open mine.
doing a blowing job.
Yeah, let's all Snapchat right now.
I'm
Just,
opening my Snapchat.
I've already Snapchatted during this.
Here we go. I am. Let's see. It will open on me. No, it's opening on the other camera. So let's switch cameras.
I like
here.
how I'm the subject of everyone's snaps right now.
Well,
All right, so,
I-
why-
again.
We have a
recording-
snappable face.
We're recording Four Brewers, and I am Snapchatting because we were talking about how much Snapchat sucks.
I'm using Facebook Snapchat.
But yeah,
Facebook Snapchat.
there's everyone else.
Snapchat.
There's- There we go. All right. Fuck Snapchat.
Snapple.
So this beer, you guys.
So anyway,
how
this
does everyone
beer.
feel about
oh
this
my
beer?
god! I want to point out while we've been talking about Snapchat, I was looking at the can. On the bottom, it says Uber Erwer skirt skirt.
You know the other thing about Snapchat, like you have like the stories section, and the first thing you see is always something with fucking tits. There's always some kind of tits in like the look at this story from this major publisher. It's always tits.
That's because it's
always
it's Daily Mail.
Man.
That's why.
No, it's not the day. It's everything. It's always tits. I always see a pair of tits.
Don't you guys
tits,
hate
tits,
tits?
tits? I love
mean,
tits.
tits are good,
I'm just
but-
saying, like it's the first thing I see in Snapchat.
Tits.
I don't get it. Like what the hell?
Tits. Jesse, who wants them?
You guys, I posted my Facebook Snapchat photo in the Discord. 2018. Congratulations.
Look, you can see it right there. Skirt skirt.
All right, we've all snapped.
Yep, we've snapped. We've chatted. Do we want to do
both?
Do we want to do some?
Did we talk about this beer at all?
mystery beers?
No, we haven't talked about this beer at all.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, let's.
It's pretty good.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's got kind of a.
These guys are so good that being good is old now.
It's got like a standard, I think, West Coast IPA kind of nose. A little danky.
It's called Get Your Money, and I
little
feel
fruity.
like I got my money's worth.
I was trying to do that.
Wow.
It's doing it.
I like how you're not even calling it the dog filter. You're just calling it the.
The dog felch.
That kind of sounds like the new from Teletubbies.
At first, I thought
toast.
you were talking about noob, and I'm like, that does not sound like noob.
So I like the beer. I don't know if I would, recommend it. But,
It's good. I mean, it's
yeah.
good.
I would totally recommend this. It's
Yeah.
just a West Coast IPA.
Compared to the other beer, I'm like, oh my god, this is just it's
good.
It's a good beer.
Yeah.
It's
It's not flawed in any way.
It's a solid IPA.
I could slam a pint of. This is good.
So we're going with the Relax. It's a cartoon one that's got like, I don't know.
see, I see
can't
what they're
even
doing
tell
with this
you
label.
what's happening.
It's like
Is that another cat feather?
It's got a woman on it with large
Yes.
breasts.
It's probably the
Tits.
local craft beer lady.
It's breasts, Sarah.
That's what it is.
I didn't say tits 2 minutes ago.
Tits.
You
Titties.
said it
Titties.
a bunch of times.
TIDDY.
I don't
Oh,
know.
titty. I get it.
Titty.
Titty.
Hey there. Titty titty bang bang. Titty titty bang bang. How do you do?
That's Greg's old man rap.
Endo.
So this is a 9.2% beer
Jesus.
that looks like orange juice.
And smells fucking great.
But it looks 100% good.
That's getting old.
I wasn't gonna say it.
I kind of like it still. Keep it going.
We just drink so many hazy
Yeah.
beers.
2018.
I like how this is that fucking strong and it doesn't smell like hot alcohol.
Yeah, it smells very citrusy, like acidic
Yeah.
citrusy.
Yeah, really super citrusy, but not it's citrusy like in that kind of general citrus, not necessarily that orange in your face like the first one we had.
Like grapefruit juicy
Grapefruit,
citrus.
marmalade,
Marmalade.
tangerine,
Tangerine also.
Tangelino.
Tangerine, my favorite
Porn actress.
my favorite LA billboard model.
Also Bush song.
Marmalade is a good tie-in to our sponsor, Paddington Bear. Go see the second Paddington Bear in theaters. He's a delightfully curious bear. Goes around England getting into mischief.
being mischievous.
Eating all the honey.
He's got a hat.
He's from
He doesn't eat honey. He eats marmalade.
he's a bear from the darkest Peru.
Yeah, he's from Darkest Peru.
God, dude.
Yeah.
Bear's got a bear.
Anyways,
Bears be
What do
bearing.
you guys think of the taste on this?
Paddington Bear.
This is odd.
It's real tannic.
It's got an earthy finish.
Oh, I'm not a fan. It's like, what is that?
It's like orange pith.
Yeah, it's real
really
pithy.
like very, very, very pithy.
1, 2, 3, 4 PF.
It's tannic and dry
Oh man,
and pithy.
Wow, it's real bitter. Ooh. It's like it.
You know, I'm not reacting like you guys, but when I eat an orange, I will like eat the orange and then eat the pith.
You eat the pith?
I really not the peel, but the,
The
like
white
the
stuff?
white. Yeah, I love it.
I drink
Really?
the pith.
Yeah,
I've never thought to do that.
I with my teeth. I'm like, scrape it.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
It's good.
Ooh, that beer's weird.
I should try that. I've never thought to do that. Like, that's the peel. That belongs with the peel. Go away.
It is a pretty challenging beer, but it's not like I couldn't finish a pint.
Yeah, I agree. It's not perfect.
I like to be challenged.
It's a lot different than a lot of the other beers. That's for sure.
Very, like, fruity, though. Like, once you cut through that, that's bitter.
Wolf.
Once you cut through that bitterness, it's like tangerine. I think is a good one. It's really big fruit though.
Yeah, I want to cut through some bitterness with the knife. Just
The size of a tangerine.
Ooh,
Wolf. Any more mailbags?
We're
that's
done with
it?
mailbags.
All right.
If
I
we
can
want to
close
do
it
any
up.
more
Clear
4B
it.
gangs, then
Now write us a letter and we'll do our best.
Like a handwritten letter in the post.
Yes.
our
Sure. Send us a
resolution for
postcard.
2018 is that we will respond to your mailbag in a much
in a timely fashion.
within
timely
3
manner.
shows.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
New year,
Mailbag.
new brew. For brewers.
New brew, new you.
Furburers.
For brewers.
yeah. This is my least favorite. I cannot This is, I cannot.
Yeah, I'm
John.
not fond of it either.
Can you even?
I can't even. I can't.
So do we have time to go in blind, or are we saving that for another show?
Oh no, we need to go in blind.
Let's
Or do
see. No, we're at about an hour. I think we're good.
Are we good?
Let's go in blind next week.
Okay.
More?
All right.
Wait,
Right on.
watch,
Yeah. Right on, guys.
Snapchat, man.
If you want to find Four Brewers online, you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram. You can find all the information on fourbrewers.com. Go to fourbrewers.com/live if you want to hang out with us while we're recording the show. Go to fourbrewers.com/YouTube if you want to find all of our silky wilky video content. That's the best one I had. Improvising. Go to patreon.com/Four Brewers if you want to donate to the show. You can give us $1 a show, $2 a show, whatever you like. Every little bit helps.
Speaking of Patreon, we sent out the survey for patrons to claim their free glass. We're a little bit behind. They were supposed to go out in November, but we just got them in December. So,
but still, you're getting a glass, which is pretty dope.
Yeah. There's a
Sitting
link
right by me.
There's a link in a post on Patreon that we made. So go find that post. Make sure you give us your updated mailing address so you can get your free glass. You don't have to pay for anything. You get a glass for free. And it's the Golden Brett glass. It's actually on Instagram right now. Is our
Yeah, you check it out. It's very cool. Go to Apple Podcasts or to iTunes or your favorite podcast client and give us a review because we want your 5 stars and it helps people discover the show. And if you want to get in touch with us directly, hit us up at feedback@fourbrewers.com and brew the shit out of it.
You guys.
What?
So just brew the shit out of it, you guys.
Oh, okay.
Please brew the shit out of it. Please.
You guys.
That's my resolution is to brew like a beer.
The shit out of it.
Just brew a beer this year.
You know, when you do it,
I'm gonna do an extract beer.
brew the shit out of it.
Yep.
All right.
I'm gonna brew a wit beer.
It's got shit in it. You got to release all the shit. Just brew the shit out of it.
I'm gonna brew the wit out of it. That's
Take
gonna
your
be the name.
shit, put it, I don't know, in a backpack. Just get it together. Get your shit together, Summer. Get it together. Take all your shit. Get it together. Just get it together.
I still have to order the
Yeah.
pizza because the website was not cooperating with me.
Oh, okay.
So
Son of a bitch.
if you want to take a little break,
No, man, it's power.
all right.
Yeah.
Then if you're watching the video chat is about to end right now. And when I tell you, you can reload the web page and the new video should be embedded. So the video is ending now.